So here's my solar panel that I ordered from Missouri Wind. Came in a fairly well protected box, and a little picture thing on the back. Like we don't know this stuff already. If you're owning a panel, you're gonna already know that stuff, you know. So for my friends in Missouri Wind, here's that panel I ordered. Came in a day earlier than projected, and was handed off to me appropriately. So I'm building a ventilation system for a solar food dehydrator. I have another video online that you could see it's for. So I just explained that basically what I was doing is buying these fans at Best Buy. So my system kind of grew two fans a week because they ship them to the store for free, and I can just pick them up. They're $7 a piece, and I wasn't really sure I was going to go how wide I'm going to go. These are 7 fans, and it's 0.8 amps per fan. And actually, no, 0.12 I think actually is per fan. So anyway, you can do the math. And so, you know, they're all hooked up in parallel, and it's on a piece of wood because I like working with wood, of course. Drill the holes, and this will mount in the top of the unit up towards the peak, and it'll draw the air through the solar collector, which is the metal, black metal under the glass, and then through the food and out the top. The one that I've built so far doesn't seem like it works the way everybody says it works so well. I don't know, it's really the same way they have it. So I spliced into the standard computer cable connector and attached, you know, this cable. Kind of overdid it. I'm using a 12 gauge. It's really what I had handy. I didn't really, but this is this cable here. By my hand here. This cable is the landscaping cord, so it's a little more impervious to moisture. Won't dry out like regular zip wire, and it's designed for DC, so it has a really fine multi-strand cable. This will attach to my bus. Now this thing here, it's actually upside down. It's supposed to go like this. So it's an on switch. I got the switch at the Restore store for $1. So it's actually a double throw, a 3-position switch. So it's kind of overkill, but for $1. And then this is a rheostat, so I can change the speed of the fans. So about $4 at Radio Shack, and it'll handle up to 3 watts. So it's a little bit better, and it's 25 ohm, so it works well for its purpose. This here, you know, remember the old thermostats, the thermometers that used to have the little copper coil you'd stick outside the window, and you'd have your thermometer inside the house. Well, you know, they don't really exist anymore. So not readily available. So I got this thing here. It goes from 0. Of course, it's a food thermometer, but it goes up from 0 to 200 degrees. So I'm going to stick this through the wall and of the thing, so we can kind of see what temperature is going on inside the box without getting sophisticated into something electronic, which is you know, why go that route? So that brings me back to the box. So you know, of course, I'm a carpenter. I like to play with wood, so you know, it's wood. So this is a battery I got. This battery they have at Radio Shack for $30. It's the fuse goes on here, and of course it's red. It's red, and it's red because you know why it's red? Because there's supposed to be a fuse in here. When I bought it, it should have had a fuse in the package, and it didn't. So the fuse holder was $4 at Radio Shack, and the extra fuses was $12. You get a package of a bunch of variety, and of course I only want one. So I have to scoot down that fuse holder somewhere, and I'm going to probably go to Tractor Supply just because I don't want to buy it. Actually, the battery was $30 at Radio Shack, and it was, you know, $25.99 at Tractor Supply. So I ended up, it was the same, everything on it was the rating the same, and it looks identical, except this one is made for a deer feeder that you'd have out in the woods running on solar power. So you could, I guess you can entice deer to come to your feeder, and then you can shoot them in the head instead of being sporting like and just tracking them like some people do. And you know, not to be outdone, I found a blank CD to use as my writing plate for my connections. So, you know, essentially is, you know, here I'm going to be putting in the solar panel, and then this is going to go down, of course, through everything to the battery, and then I have my connections here for the switch, and for the rheostat and the fans. They all going to hook up onto this. Pretty simple layout. This box is going to mount up inside the dehydrator, and I'm going to attach the box to the outside. It's just a, you know, box with a cover on it so that it can be accessed from the outside, and it's weather tight. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple layout. I can add on more fans down the end if I wish. 2 more there and 1 down here, and I might do it probably before I put it up though. But that's my scoop. That's the solar panel. I was trying to find something that was large enough to charge the battery and also run the fans, because at nighttime, you know, there's no sun, and you want those fans to keep flowing air through the food so the food doesn't start absorbing moisture. If you have the other one, which I happen to have here in our kitchen, okay, and this here is an Excalibur. If you're going to buy yourself one for your kitchen, this is the one to get, the Excalibur. This is a 9 tray. I bought this off their website and got it as a reused unit, recycled unit, which was a little less money than the other ones. It's basically, you got the screens. You can see that I've done stuff with them. I guess they're dishwasher safe, but I don't have a dishwasher. So you put your food out here, and you put the cover on here, and you run it. It's got a heating element and a fan in it, so that the heating element is going to actually dry your food faster. There's way back there in the corner, there's a little control for the fan and the heat. Excalibur is the best ones on the market you can get, but this will do it in any weather conditions. And my favorite is strawberries. Just can't get them into the jar fast enough to because you're too busy eating them. And I use lemon juice as my preservative and not the commercially boric acid stuff. So that's the soupy poop on this. The next time if I do another video, it's going to be inside the unit. Have a great day.